And welcome to the Geekz 31 Days of Horror for Halloween. This is Lil.
And this is Steve.
Man, like you and Ed are crazy with the screens. Like you just can't do it.
I'm looking. I have to look at the side I'm used to looking at.
No worries, buddy. Tonight we're reviewing Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare from 2025. It's a very new movie. Believe from the same group that had done the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey series.
It's not only done by the same group, it's part of the same universe. It takes place in the same universe as those Winnie the Pooh movies. The Poohniverse, as it were.
Which is interesting because I don't know if you noticed, the little boy, we'll get to it in spoiler, but the little boy was wearing a Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey t-shirt.
I did not notice that.
Yeah. So
it's very meta of them. How very meta.
Yes. So Wendy Darling strikes out in an attempt to rescue. I don't know why it says strikes out. Her brother Michael from the clutches. She doesn't strike out. This is a stupid summary. Because she doesn't strike out. But that's spoiler, right? Michael is kidnapped by an evil guy calling himself Peter Pan. And his sister, Wendy, goes to try to rescue him. There you go. That's Peter Pan's name.
John's in there for like a second at the table.
Yes, that's true. I thought they would have...
kept waiting for the brother. I'm like, you cast a kid with glasses. I'm like, come on, he's got to come in with his top hat and his umbrella. Like, we got to get this going.
Yeah, I thought they would have more Lost Boys named, more stuff. We do get a Tinkerbell here.
Kinda.
Well, it's Tinkerbell, and I mean, I'm trying to be politically correct here when I say this, but they say this in the movie that she is a fairy.
They do say that in a very disparaging way.
Yes, that's kind of what they say in this movie, and I'm like, whoa, this movie has gone there. So, Steve, I picked this movie because I had somebody at work watch it and tell me, like, hey, you know what?
A woman that's older than you recommended this.
Yes,
yes, it's interesting.
She did. We get along very well. She's a horror film, a trash horror aficionado.
Nice.
And we love talking about this stuff.
Should tell her some of the stuff that Tommy has us watch.
I think I did bring some of it up. I said that I've labeled it to what my wife calls it, and she just laughs. So Steve, what did you think of Peter Pan's Nightmare? Or Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare? I keep saying that. Yeah.
It was fine. You know what? The thing is, like, I didn't care for Peter, the character. I didn't care for him as the main antagonist. And when you don't have a charismatic lead antagonist in your slasher movie, it kind of dampens it for me. I didn't particularly like him. I read up while watching this movie, and I read some details about the sequels that make me like this movie more. But I did not like this movie very much. Well, I like alternate takes, different takes on fun things. Like, oh, I see what they did there. That's cool. But I don't know. This one just felt like it was just missing something. They didn't go into enough. Like they didn't go far enough, I think, with Peter. Like, it just was kind of ambiguous to like what he was really doing. They never really showed you. They showed him take out a couple of like shopkeepers and shit like that, but like it's really it. The end fight was pretty good. I don't know. I was just kind of like like I didn't like Peter, so it just, for me, I was just like, I just don't care.
So what did you think about the practicals, though? I that's something with the effects in some of the scenes.
I mean, there wasn't like, there's some, I guess, some like good squibs. Like, what other practicals? Like, what are we talking about? There's not.
When he ripped the scalp off the mom in the opening, and there were some scenes that I thought were where he's ripping the arms off of Tinkerbell. I mean,
The scalp was pretty good. I mean, we're just getting into spoilers. You may as well just hit the button. You're talking about
spoilers. Spoilers.
Yeah, you were talking about Tinkerbell's kill. It just seemed like it went on forever. He just kept smashing the legs and the arms over and over. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't in the right headspace a little. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
For some reason, it just didn't. I just kept waiting for something like really crazy to happen, and it just never. It just kind of felt like we were constantly leading up to something that never really happened.
I get you. I mean, especially because I thought they were going somewhere. They didn't go fully. I think you've said the same thing. I mean, this is a heroin-addicted Peter Pan that kidnaps boys, and I thought they were going really, really dark because of some of the things going on, especially because Tinkerbell is a transvestite, all these different things that they were leading up to. I thought it was going to go, almost Nightmare Elm Street remake territory where, he's a diddler as well as that. They didn't really tell us that, but I kind of assumed a little bit, especially because the type of boys he was picking seemed to be kind of falling into some kind of line. I give it a sidekick because I see that there was potential here. I do see what you said. I don't think Peter Pan or Peter whatever, is he Peter Pan? I don't know. Was not charismatic enough. Like that opening scene, I thought we were getting something when he was the mime at the circus. I thought they were going to have more of the circus be a part of this thing. And then I guess I loved the opening. I thought the opening was creepy as shit. When he pops out of the floorboard of that kid's living room, like where the hell did he come from?
I know, and the way the mom reacted was almost like she knew, like, oh shit, he's coming from, like it was kind of like a thing. Like I was like, ooh, this is like magic. Like fucking like Peter can just make doors pop up and pop in kids' houses, and like the parents all know about it. Like that would be cool, but no, it's not that. He's not magic. It is. There was just a door that he found. It was just happenstance. I don't like.
I mean, this is overseas, so I don't know how these houses are built. I do think that a lot of them do have these trapdoors.
Sure.
But I'm just saying it's and there was another kind of drop line though too about Peter Pan is back. Like somebody said that, like that's where they worried about, they go and visit the other home of the other kid that was taken at one point. Maybe it was the beginning kid or another kid from the circus. And so people know of the Peter Pan serial killer, but they didn't go deep enough. And that's what I wanted. I wanted more of that. And maybe they'll go into that in the sequel because
so the information that I got from the sequel was that they're saying that in the sequel it's going to be revealed that Neverland is a real place and he really is sending these kids there. Like maybe he's killing them, but like, and that makes me think, okay, like what if Peter kills them, they go to Neverland? Like it's like a thing. Like that could be okay. Give me a fucking crazy twisted version of Neverland, like some upside down shit. Like, okay, I could be on. I want him to lean into it, like with the Peter Pan stuff. The whole point of the whole thing about Peter Pan is Neverland. Like you fuck right off of regular ass Earth quick in that story. You're there for a little bit to be like, isn't this shitty? Let's go somewhere awesome. And then you're in Neverland for the whole time doing awesome shit. And then they close the story back up with going back to Earth for a little tiny bit. Because the Earth is not like Neverland. The character of Neverland is Peter Pan's story. So like, there's fucking mermaids and native tribes and monsters and fucking pirates and shit. Like I want to go over there. Like show me what's going on over
well maybe thinking
there.
about like this Pooh-verse that these people are building. Because they have that Mickey Mouse movie too, the Scream boat.
Yeah, but I've heard nothing but bad stuff about all these Popeye movies, all the Mickey movies, all the.
Well, I'm curious on the Scream boat because I think David Howard Thornton's in it.
That's great.
And the
Great.
Pinocchio one that's part of this universe that's coming out.
Well, that one I'm excited about.
Robert Englund's the voice of Jiminy Cricket,
and Richard Brake is in it. So awesome. I think he's actually Geppetto, which is fucking.
I think they're building something here, and that's what I look at this one too. Like just like the first,
it was okay.
The first one was, kind of okay. It had some okay scenes.
I actually would rank Blood and Honey 1 above this because they leaned into all the stuff.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, this one I just felt like they used some elements. They're like, this is our version of this and this and this, but like in the Winnie the Pooh one, they like made that story gross.
Yeah,
they didn't use elements and make a whole new it's I don't know. For me, Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey was more faithful to the source material.
Well, I mean, there was
maybe that's what I want.
In this one.
Yeah, give me I wanted a fucking fucked up kid, snatching kids and going to a fucking crazy ass place where it's bad over there. Let's go. I did kind of like what they did with Captain Hook. That was kind of cool. He was just a kid from the beginning.
Yeah. That they put a hook in the arm. It's
too little.
It is, but I look at it as like these guys are on a shoestring budget. This is not.
I know.
So if the movie makes money, they roll it into the next, And
it's unfair. I'm judging it on the movie that it's not the movie that it is, and that's unfair. But
you got taken a little out, and I get it. Like there was that long gap, and like then there's that scene in the middle. It came out of nowhere where he just murdered a whole group of kids on a bus.
Yeah, but you didn't see it.
Right.
And then there's kids are all like, and then it cuts away, and then there's some dropped line much later that's like, oh, he killed all those kids, and you're just like, see.
Well, and that's what the thing.
Show the aftermath. I don't need to see him killing all them kids, but show a cop come up and see the fucking blood all over the inside of the.
Well, they did show the kids they did show the kids on the ground all dead.
I guess you're right. They did. I did.
But again, that doesn't make sense for him to snatch and take them to Neverland, right? I know he asked them all who wants to go to Neverland, and they all freaked out. Like if I were him, I would have just stolen the bus and driven the bus, right? Like Tinkerbell should have been in the van to take.
That would have been fucking awesome if he's driving the bus, and then all of a sudden the bus just fucking off into the sky.
Something crazy, right?
Or
even down to the ground, right? Like. Maybe it's not Neverland there, but maybe Neverland.
I would go with that in a heartbeat. Like a portal opens up and there Neverland is, like I said, like the upside down shit. I'd be okay with that. I'd be on board with that. But I need them to go somewhere else where shit doesn't make sense in land of.
I totally get it. The thing though that again, I think the opening scene was stronger for me, even though he was annoying with his little boy voice. But just him popping out, murdering the mom. It did felt well. Pennywise with almost like a crow-like makeup. I was like, is this mashing up Bill Skarsgård, or is it Bill Skarsgård? Right?
It reminded me of the Leprechaun though when he put his big boy voice on when he went from what to do to you're coming with me. I was like, okay. Look, it's Batman.
Yeah, he should have kept that crazy kid voice the whole time.
Yeah, that would have been
that cool. Should be your voice, right? Because you're Peter Pan.
And stick to a look. I know your face is all gross now, but paint it or paint the mask that you're wearing, the face paint that you had earlier. Pick a look and stick to it. I like that creepy black and white face mask paint you had earlier. I don't know. It's a sidekick. It was fine.
Yeah, it's a sidekick. I'm not saying it's a hero. It's the best thing we've seen. No.
I just feel like they could have done something so much cooler. And
So
hopefully, the sequel makes it. I'm excited. I want to see what they do. If they're talking about going to Neverland and doing some cool shit, hey, I'll be right there to watch it.
Yeah, man. Could you imagine like a monstrous TikTok croc and all this kind of stuff going on? Like
cannibal pirates. Like, come on, let's.
Yeah,
fucking sweet. Scary mermaids, all fangs and shit. Children of the Corn, Lost Boys, all fucking, wild out there.
Well, we'll see. We'll see
Native tribes out there scalping motherfuckers. We already seen they like scalping people. Like it could be really, really cool.
He ripped this. Yeah, I mean,
he learned that at Neverland. See it. I'm telling you, man.
And they defeat him at the end. They save the boy. I felt bad for his friend, who his entire family was murdered, yet he was saved. But we don't see him at the end. Like, what happened to this kid?
He's in foster care now.
Yeah, I was like, shouldn't they have adopted him? Like,
Means family.
It's crazy. But yeah, so there you go. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare.
I'm sorry, Lo.
It's on Peacock.
I feel like I deflated you a bit. Like,
no, you didn't at all. I wasn't coming in here thinking this thing was, especially this year, we've seen a lot of good.
The thing is like, I love the story of Peter Pan, and
I know you do.
There's a version of Peter Pan called The Child Thief, which I think is the best version, dark version of Peter Pan out there. And
is it a book?
No, it's a book, and it's awesome. The Child Thief, it's really good. And I have a high bar, and I was excited. I'm like, come on, give me something cool. And like, I did like the little references here and there, but it's why I like Alien Earth so much. They're doing all the Peter Pan stuff. It's not why I like Alien Earth so much.
No, I know, but it's an added bonus. And I know you love Peter Pan. Like, like Hook is probably one of your favorite movies of all time. You talk about that damn movie all the time. Nostalgia
is a hell of a drug.
It is. Just like the heroin Peter Pan uses in here.
This will not be up in my echelon of cool Peter Pan shit. It just won't be. Maybe the part 2 will be. We'll see.
Yeah. So we'll see. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think if you watch Peter Pan. It's currently on Peacock. So that's it. This is Lil.
And this is Steven. Until tomorrow night, everybody, keep it creepy.